Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this performance of Wicked. We remind you that the taking of photographs is strictly forbidden. Also, please take this opportunity to turn off all cell phones, pagers, and beepers. We thank you for your cooperation and hope you enjoy the show.
Let me set the record straight. According to the Time Dragon clock, the melting occurred at the 13th hour, the direct result of a bucket of water thrown by a female child. Yes! The Wicked Witch of the West is dead!
No one mourns the wicked!
No one cries they won't return! No one lays a lily on their grave!
The good man scorns the wicked!
Through their lives our children learn what we miss when we misbehave. And goodness knows the wicked's lives are lonely. Goodness knows the wicked die alone. It just shows that you're wicked, you're left only on your own. Yes, the wicked's lives are lonely. Goodness knows the wicked cry alone. Nothing goes for the wicked, living only what they sown. Glinda! Why does wickedness happen? That's a good question. One that many people find confusifying. Are people born wicked, or do they have wickedness thrust upon them? After all, she had a childhood. She had a father who just happened to be the governor of Munchkinland.
I'm off to the assembly, dear.
And she had a mother, as so many do.
How I hate to go and leave you lonely.
That's alright, it's only just one night.
But know that you're here in my heart while I'm out of your sight.
And like every family, they have their secrets.
Have another drink, my dark-eyed beauty. I've got one more night left here in town. So have another drink, a green elixir, and we'll have ourselves a little mixer. Have another little swallow, little lady, and follow me down.
But from the moment she was born, she was, well, different. It's coming!
Now,
The baby's coming!
and how
I see it goes!
I see a curl.
It's a healthy, perfect, healthy little wow!
Sweetheart!
Who is it? What's wrong? How can it be?
What does it mean?
It's atrocious!
It's obscene! Like a fermented verdict cabbage, a baby is unnaturally Take it away. Take it away!
So you see, it couldn't have been easy.
No one more is so weird. No one's lost, she's dead and gone. No one's lost, destroyed,
Well, this has been fun. But as you can imagine, I have much to attend to. What with the wizard's unexpected departure, so if there are no further questions.
Linda! Is it true you were her friend?
Yes. Well, it depends on what you mean by friend. I did know her. That is, our paths did cross. At school. But you must understand, it was a long time
been green, never had any grass as a child. Oh, this is my younger sister, Nessa Rose. As you can see, she's a perfectly normal color.
Elphaba! Stop making a spectacle of yourself. Remember, I'm only sending you to this school for one reason.
I know. To look after Nessa.
My precious little girl. A parting gift.
Father. Jeweled shoes.
As befits the future governor of Munchkinland. Elphaba, you take care of your sister. Try not to talk so much.
Elphaba. Well, look what he get me. I clashed with everything.
Welcome, new students. I am Madam Marble, headmistress here at Shiz University, and whether you're here to study law, logic, or linguification, I know I speak for my fellow faculty members when I say we have nothing but the highest hopes for some of you. Oh, you must be the governor's daughter, Miss Nessa Rose, isn't it? What a tragically beautiful face you have. And you must...
I'm the other daughter, Elphaba. I'm beautifully tragic.
Well, I'm sure you're very bright.
Right. She's phosphorescent.
Now, regarding room assignments, is this regarding room assignments?
Oh no, Madam Marble, thank you for asking, but I've already been assigned a private suite. But you can all come visit me whenever you want.
Oh, how good of you!
You are so good! No, I'm not.
Yes, you are! Do you have a question?
Yes. You see, I am the Linda Upland of the Upper Uplands, and I've applied to your sorcery seminar. Indeed, that is my sole purpose in attending Shiz, to study sorcery with you. Perhaps you recall my entrance essay. Magic wands need to have a point.
Yes. However, I do not teach my seminar every semester, unless, of course, somebody special were to come along.
Well, exactly.
Madam Marble, we've not received our room assignment.
The governor made his concern about your sister's well-being quite apparent, so I thought it best she share my compartment where I can assist her as needed.
Oh, but I've always looked after my sister.
But he never mentioned you. Slight doubts, not a fret. We'll find some place to put you.
But Madam,
No, I don't even think she read my essay.
That is so unfair. You should say something.
Should I?
Attention! Which of you young ladies will volunteer to share with Miss Elphaba?
Madam Marble?
Oh, thank you, dear. Oh, very good. Isn't that good of her students? This young lady has her own private suite, yet she's good enough to share it. Oh, bravo. So, you see, Miss Elphaba, you can room with Miss Galinda.
Madam, no, you don't understand.
To your rooms, young ladies.
No, wait, Elphaba, please.
But I promise, young gentlemen, to your rooms, please let her go! How did you do that?
How did she do that?
You promised things would be different here.
You mean this has happened before?
Well, something just comes over me sometimes. Something I can't describe. But I'll try to control myself. Sorry, Nessa.
What? Never apologize for talent. Talent is a gift. And that's my special talent. Encouraging talent. Have you ever considered a career in sorcery?
Not really.
I shall tutor you privately and take no other students. What? Oh, many years I've waited for a gift like yours to appear. Why, I predict the wizard couldn't make you his. Magic Grand Vizier, the wizard. My dear, I'll write at once to the wizard. you'll be making.
Hey, Carl.
Not now yet.
Something's wrong. I didn't get my wedding. I need to lie down.
Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood? This weird quirk I've tried to suppress or hide is a talent that could help me be the wizard if I make good. So I'll make good. When I meet the wizard, once I prove my worth, and then I meet the wizard, what I've waited for since birth, and with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks, he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb, or like Munchkin, so small-minded? No, he'll say to me, I see who you truly are, a girl I can like in real life, and that's how we'll begin, the wizard and I. Once I'm with the wizard, my whole life will change. 'Cause once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you. No sister acts ashamed. No boss has to love you. But by the wizard, you're acclaimed. And it's gift through this curse I have inside. Baby, at last I'll know why. When we are hand in hand, the wizard and I. One day you'll say to me, Alpha, a girl who is so superior, shouldn't a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, would it be alright by you if I degree, if I you? No, of course that's not important to me. Alright, my guy, I'll reply you, but up there will be wizard and I. So what up there will be wizard and limited. My future is limited, and I just had a vision, almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy, and true, the vision's hazy, but I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout ours. That's all to do with me. It's so hard for the rest of my life.
sudden and new.
Felt the moment I laid eyes on you.
My pulse is rushing,
My head is reeling.
my face is flushing. What is this feeling? Fervid as a flame. Does it have a name? Loathing, I'm unadulterated loathing for your thing,
Your voice.
your clothing. Let's just say I love it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begins to crawl. This simple unwilling, there's such strange exploration. It's such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Blowing to a kick beyond fast. Still I do believe that it can last. And incredibly loading in my whole life long.
You are just too good. How can you say that I don't think I'm good? She's a terror, she's a charmer. We don't mean to show her bodies, but I'll think that you're a marker.
These things are said to try us.
Linda wants to resign with someone so disgusting and fine. We just want to tell you that we're all on your side. We share your loathing,
Feeling uncertain.
the raven going
At the moment, I think about this. My face is flushing, my face is reeling.
we love it all.
Oh, what is this feeling?
However small,
Let's make
My whole life
Sit down, ladies and gentlemen, sit down now. I have read your most recent essays, and I am amazed to report some progress. And although some of us still tend to favor form over content, Miss Clinda,
It's Linda.
yes, of course, Clinda,
You know, I really don't see what the problem is. Every other professor seems to be able to pronounce my name.
Maybe perfecting the pronunciation of your precious name is not the sole focus of Dr. Dillman's life. And maybe he's not like every other professor. Maybe some of us are different.
Well, it seems the artichoke is steamed.
Miss Elphaba has a point. Doubtless you've noticed I am the sole animal on the faculty. The token goat. But it wasn't always this way. Oh, dear students, how I wish you could have known this place as it once was, when one would walk these halls and hear an antelope explicating a sonnet, a snow leopard solving an equation, a wildebeest waxing philosophic. Can you see, students, what's being lost? How our dear Oz is becoming less and less, well, colorful. Now, what set this into motion?
From what I've read, it began with the Great Drought.
Precisely. Food grew scarce. People grew hungrier and angrier, and the question became, whom can we blame? Can anyone tell me what is meant by the term scapegoat? Someone besides Miss Elphaba. Yes, Miss Clinda.
It's Linda. With a G. And I don't see why you can't just teach us history, instead of always harping on the past.
is responsible for this? I'm waiting for an answer. Very well. That will be all for today. You heard me. Class dismissed.
You go ahead, Miss.
Animals should be seen and not heard.
No, Miss Elphaba, don't worry about me. Go and join your friends.
Oh, that's all right. I have no friends. Would you like to share my lunch?
Oh, thank you. How kind. I seem to have lost my appetite.
You shouldn't let ignorant statements like that bother you. I mean, I always do, but you shouldn't.
Snap them up. If only it were just a matter of words on a chalkboard. But the things one hears these days. Dreadful things. I've heard of a professor who walks no longer permitted to teach, who has lost all powers of speech.
What?
And an owl in Munchkin Rock, a thinker with a driving block for people to preach. Now he only can screech. Only rumors come still and enough to give pause to everyone with pause. Something bad is happening in Mars.
Something bad happening in us.
Under the surface, behind the scenes, something bad.
Dr. Dillon, are you all right? Shall I fetch you a glass of water?
No, I don't know what came over me.
So, you're saying that there are animals who have somehow forgotten how to speak? How is that possible?
Well, with so much pressure not to. If you make it discouraging enough, you can keep anyone silent. But I, for one, will never let them. Oh, anymore!
I heard there was some sort of disturbance in class. Are you all right, Doctor? Miss Elphaba, you're still here? Why, I thought you'd be on your way to my seminar by now. Yes, madam, I would be, but... I do hope I haven't misplaced my trust in you. Magic is a demand-rating mistress. And if one's ambition is to meet the wizard, I'm sure Dr. Gilliland sees my point. I better go. Dr. Gilliland, if something bad is happening to the animals, someone's got to tell the wizard. He'll make it right. That's why we have a wizard. So nothing bad.
I hope you're right.
Nothing all that bad.
Nothing truly bad. Sorry. Bad.
It couldn't happen here. In
Excuse my language.
Miss Glinda. Remember me?
Oh, yes, of course. Hello, Vic.
Bach. Back in Munchkinland, we have a saying. When two people are well suited.
Don't tell me you're a munchkin.
Would it make a difference?
Aren't you extremely tall?
Well, I don't like to brag.
Here we are, sir. Shiz University.
But already? Oh, what a shame. Well, see you soon, Adric. Don't worry, I won't last any longer at this school than I did at any of the others.
Do you realize who that is?
Touching.
It's Fiero Tigalar, that winky prince whose reputation is so scandalous.
Somewhere? Yeah, that's the history building right over there.
That class just ended.
Oh, perfect timing. So, what does one do for fun around here?
Nothing. Until now.
Yes, we've been studying.
What? Well, I see that once again the responsibility to corrupt my fellow students falls to me. Fortunately, I'm up for the task.
The trouble with schools is they always try to teach the wrong lesson. Believe me, I've been kicked out of enough of them to know. They want you to become less callow, less shallow. But I say, why invite stress in? Stop studying strife and learn to live the unexamined life. Dancing through life, skimming the surface, gliding where turf is smooth. Life's more painless for the brainless. Why think too hard when it's so soothing? Dancing through life, no need to tough it when you can slough it off as I do. Nothing matters, but knowing nothing matters. It's just life, so keep dancing. Dancing through life, swaying and sweeping, and always keeping cool. Life is fraughtless when you're thoughtless. Those who don't try never look foolish. Dancing through life, mindless and careless. Make sure you wear less. Trouble is rife, woes are fleeting, blows are glancing when you're dancing through life. So, what's the most swankified place in town?
That would be the Ozdust Ballroom.
Sounds perfect! Let's go down to the Ozdust Ballroom. We'll meet there later tonight. We can dance till it's light. Find the prettiest girl, give her a whirl. Right on down to the Ozdust Ballroom. Come on, follow me. You'll be happy to be there. Dancing through life, down at the Ozdust. If only because dust is what we come to. Nothing matters, but knowing nothing matters. It's just life. So keep dancing through.
Miss Galinda? I hope you'll save at least one dance for me. I'll be right there, right by your side, waiting all night.
Oh, that's so kind, Bick.
Bok.
Do you know what would be even kinder? See that tragically beautiful girl, the one in the chair. It seems so unfair. We should go on a spree, and not she. I know someone would be my hero if that someone were to go invite her.
Or maybe I could invite her.
Oh, Bick, really? You would do that for me?
I would do anything for you, Miss Galinda. Excuse me, Miss Nessa Rose. There's something I'd like to ask you.
You're good.
I don't know what you mean. But I do happen to be free tonight, so...
So I'll be picking you up around 8?
After all, now that we've met one another,
it's clear we deserve each other.
You're perfect.
You're perfect, so we're perfect together. Born to be forever. Dancing through life.
It's absurd! This silly rich boy appears and everyone's off to worship him at some cultish social gathering.
Even me? I'm going. Isn't it wonderful? Bok was too shy to ask me at first, but once Galinda encouraged her, I
Galinda?
Don't!
Don't you dare say another word against her. I'm about to have a happy night of my life, thanks to Galinda. Finally, for this one night, I'm about to have a fun night with this munchkin boy Glinda found for me. And I only wish there were something I could do for her to repay her. Elphaba, see, we deserve each other, and Galinda helped it come true. We deserve each other, me and Brock. Please, Elphaba, try to understand. I do.
Accessorize myself for Fiero. Galinda, what in Oz name? Oh, pretend you didn't see that. My granny's always buying me the most hideous hats. I'd give it away, but I don't hate anyone that much.
Yes, you do.
No. I couldn't. Could I?
Galinda, listen, my sister and I were talking about you just now.
And I was just talking about you. I thought you might want to wear this to the party tonight. It's really sharp, don't you think? You know black, it's this year's pink. You deserve each other, this hat and you. You're both so smart. You deserve each other, so here, out of the goodness of my heart.
What's in the punch?
Lemons and melons and pears.
Oh my!
Listen, Nessa.
Yes?
Nessa, I've got something to confess, a reason why, well, why I asked you here tonight, and I know it isn't fair.
Oh, Bach, I know why.
You do?
It's because I'm in this chair, and you felt sorry for me. Well, isn't that right?
No, it's because you are so beautiful.
Oh, Bach, I think you're wonderful, and we deserve each other. Don't you see, this is our chance. We deserve each other, don't we, Bach?
You know what? Let's dance.
What?
Let's dance.
Miss Upland?
Madam Marable, what are you doing here?
I have something for you.
Madam, a training wand? How can I express my gratitude?
Don't thank me. This was your roommate's idea, not mine.
What? Elphaba?
Yes, Miss Elphaba requested that I include you in sorcery class. She insisted I tell you this very night, or she would quit the seminar.
But why?
I have no idea. My personal opinion is that you do not have what it takes. I hope you prove me wrong.
I doubt you will.
What is it?
I got what I wanted.
Then what's the matter?
Nothing.
Good. Let's dance.
Who in Oz is that?
Roommate, please don't stare.
How can you help it?
I'll say this much for her. She doesn't give a twig what anyone else thinks.
Of course she does. She just pretends not to. I feel awful.
Well, it's not like it's your fault.
Excuse me. May I cut in?
my mother's, that's all.
Well, that's not fair. I told you a really good one.
My father hates me. And that's not the secret. The secret is he has good reason. It's my fault.
What? What is?
That my sister is the way she is. You see, when our mother was carrying Nessa, our father began to worry that the new baby might come out green. He was so worried. He made our mother chew milk flowers day and night, only it made Nessa come too soon with her little legs all tangled, and our mother never woke up. None of which would ever have happened if not for me.
But that was the milk flower's fault, not yours. That may be your secret, Elphaba, but it doesn't make it true. Look, it's tomorrow! And Elfie. Is it all right if I call you Elfie?
It's a little perky.
And you can call me Galinda. You see, Elfie, now that we're friends, I've decided to make you my new project.
Oh, you really don't have to do that.
I know. That's what makes me so nice.
Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper ploys when you talk to boys, little ways to flirt and flout. I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair, everything that really counts to be popular. I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts, you'll be good at sports, know the slang you've got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a phallicist and advisor, there's nobody wiser. Not when it comes to popular. I know about popular. And with an assist from me to be who you'll be instead of dreary who you were, well, are. There's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular. La, 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 la. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were popular. Please, it's all about popular. It's not about aptitude, it's the way you're viewed, so it's very shrewd to be very, very popular like me.
This is never going to work.
Alfie, you mustn't think that way anymore. Your whole life is going to change, and all because of me. First, hair. See? This is how you toss your hair. Toss, toss. Toss, toss. Toss, toss. Toss, toss. Well, you will practice. And now I shall transform your simple frock into a magnificent ball gown. Ball gown. Ball gown. Is this on? You want me to try? Oh, just wear the frock. It's pretty. And now for the finishing touch. Pink goes good with green. Why, Miss Elphaba, look at you. You're beautiful. I have to go. You're welcome. Hi. And though you protest your disinterest, I know clandestinely you're gonna grin and bear it. You're newfound popularity. La 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 la. You'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me.
Nothing. It's just, you've been Galindified. You don't have to do that, you know.
All right, take your seats, class. I have something to say and very little time. My dear students, this is my last day here at Shiz. I am no longer permitted to teach.
What?
Please, Miss Elphaba. I want to thank you all for sharing with me your enthusiasm, your essays, however feebly structured, and even, on occasion, your lunch.
Oh, Doctor, I am so dreadfully sorry. Madam, you can't permit this.
Miss Elphaba, don't worry about me. They can take away my job, but I shall continue speaking out.
Come on, goat.
They're not telling you the whole story. Remember that, class.
Security Milliman! Well, are we all just going to sit here? In silence?
I'm afraid there's something else we can't do, my dear. Please, take your seat.
Good afternoon, students. More and more every day, with every tick of the time-dragging clock in every corner of our great Oz, one hears the silence of progress. For example, this is called a cave. Now you'll be seeing more and more of them in the near future. This remarkable innovation is actually for the animal's own good. And
Even for his own good. Why is he trembling?
oh, he's excited to be here, that's all. Now, as I was saying, one of the benefits of caging a lion cub this young is that he will never, in fact, learn how to speak.
Oh, no.
That's
agitated, but that's easily remedied.
Well, somebody has to do something!
What's happening?
I don't know, I got mad and then...
All right, just don't move! And don't get mad at me. Well, you coming?
Careful! Don't shake him.
I'm not.
We can't just let him loose anywhere. You know we have to find someplace safe.
I realize that. What, you think that I am really stupid, don't you?
No, not really stupid.
Why is it every time I see you, you're causing some sort of commotion?
I don't cause commotions. I am one.
That's for sure.
Oh, so you think I should just keep my mouth shut? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying...
Do you think I want to be this way? Do you think I want to care this much? Do you think I don't know
All I meant-
how much easier my life would be if I didn't?
Do you ever let anyone else talk?
Oh, sorry. But can I just say one more thing? You could have walked away back there.
So?
So, no matter how shallow and self-absorbed you pretend to be.
Excuse me, there's no pretense here. I happen to be genuinely self-absorbed and deeply shallow.
No, you're not. Or you wouldn't be so unhappy.
I know. All right, fine. Look, you don't want my help?
No, I do. His heart is pounding. I didn't mean to frighten him.
Yeah, what did you mean to do? Why was I the only one you didn't do it to?
You're bleeding.
I am?
It must have scratched you.
Yeah. Or maybe it scratched me or something. I better get to safety. I mean the cup.
Yes, of course.
Get the cup to safety.
Fear.
Hands touch, eyes meet, sudden silence, sudden heat, hearts leap in a giddy world. He could be that boy, but I'm not that girl. Don't dream too far. Don't lose sight of who you are. Don't remember that rush of joy. He could be that boy. I'm not that girl. Every so often we long to steal, to land on what might have been. But that doesn't soften the ache we feel when reality sets back in. Life smile, life limp. She was winsome, she wins him. Gold hair, a gentle girl. That's the girl he chose. And heaven knows I'm not the girl. Don't wish, don't start wishing only wounds the heart.
fine news. I finally heard back from the wizard. My dear, he wishes to meet you. Yes, I mean, personally? I know how demonstrated you were the other day for our poor Dr. Dillamon. But you see, my dear, as one door closes, another one opens. I don't know what to say. Oh, madam, how can I ever thank you? Oh, careful, careful. Mustn't get wet. Oh, I know. Oh, illusion, magic, weather is my specialty. Oh, speed, my dear, I know you'll make me proud. So, at last I'll meet the wizard, and thank God it's now because I can tell him about Dr. Dillamon, something bad happening in us when we are making good, wizard and I.
On board!
And remember, eye contact. And don't be afraid to tell him how wonderful he is. Wizards love that. Oh, and be yourself. Well, within reason.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. I know Father will be too. We're all proud, aren't we? Will you be all right without me?
She'll be fine. Vic will keep her company. Won't you, Vic?
It's Bach. And I can't do this anymore.
Bob.
Nessa, maybe he just isn't the right one for you.
No. He's the one. It's me that's not right. Don't worry about me, Alpha. I'll be fine. Safe journey.
Nessa, wait. See, let her go. She'll have to manage without you. We all will.
Oh, you'll barely notice I'm gone.
You have Fierro.
Where is he anyway? Not that I expected him to say goodbye to me. We barely know each other.
I don't know him either. Not anymore. He's distant and moonified. He's been thinking. Which really worries me. It all started that day Dr. Dillamon got fired. I never knew how much he cared about that old goat. Oh, there he is. Oh, he did come. Fierro, over here, dearest one.
Alphaba, happy for you.
Oh, yes, we are both so happy.
Listen, I've been thinking
Yes, I heard.
about that lion cub and everything. I think about that day a lot.
So do I.
Me too. Oh, I think about it constantly. Poor Dr. Dillamon. It makes one want to take a stand. In fact, I've been thinking of changing my name.
Sorry, your name?
Well, yes, since Dr. Dillamon had his own way of pronouncing my name in solidarity and to express my outrage, I will henceforward be known no longer as the Linda, but simply Glinda.
Well, that's very admirable of you. Linda.
Yeah.
Alphaba, good luck.
There, you see?
Glinda, don't.
It's Glinda now. Stupid idea. I don't even know what made me say it.
Oh, it doesn't matter what your name is. Everyone loves
I
you.
don't care. I want him. This must be what other people feel like.
How do they bear it? Come with me.
Where?
To the Emerald City.
Really?
One short day in the Emerald City. One short day in the Emerald City. Emerald City.
coffee. Come on, we'll be late for Wizomania.
I want to remember this moment always. Nobody's staring, nobody's pointing. For the first time, I'm somewhere where I belong.
You look positively Emerald.
Who's the mate? Who's major? Itinerary is making all us merrier. Who's the sage? Who's sagely sailed in to save our posteriors? Who's in news for hot air ballooning? As all of us honeymooning. Ooh, isn't he wonderful? Our wonderful wizard. On a short day, windy Emerald City. On a short day, have a light our posterior. Far away to be seen the city
Where so many roam to. You call it home too. And then just like now we can say we're just two friends, two good friends, two best friends.
sharing one wonderful one short.
The wizard will see you now.
Oh, is that you, Elphaba? I didn't realize. Hope I didn't startle you. It's so hard to make out people's faces when I'm back there. So, let's see. Which is which? No pun intended. Elphaba. A pleasure, Elphaba. And you must be...
The dad is silent.
I know. It's a bit much, isn't it? But people expect this sort of thing. You have to give people what they want. Truth is, I hardly ever let people meet the real me, but this being a special occasion. So, how are you, young lady?
Everything's been just perfect, your friendliness.
And you, Elphaba. No, don't be shy. Remember, I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like anyone else.
I'm so happy to meet you.
Oh, that's good. Because that's what I love best. Making people happy.
Yes, because I know that you're Osmus. That's why I'm here. We're here to alert you to something bad that's happening.
Please. I'm the Wizard of Oz. I already know why you've come.
Ooh.
Of course, you must prove yourself first. For instance, I keep hearing about all these powers you're supposed to have, but unless I witness them firsthand.
Oh, well, remember, I'm just learning.
Oh, come now, Elphaba. Mustn't hide your light under a cushion.
Madam Marble.
I believe you're well acquainted with my new press secretary.
Press secretary? Oh, yes, dear. There's nothing about. You'll find the wizard is a very generous man. If you do something for him, he'll do much for you.
I can't help it. It's just the way I am. I am a sentimental man who always longed to be a father. That's why I do the best I can to treat each citizen of Oz as son or daughter. So Elphaba, I'd like to raise you high, 'cause I know everyone deserves the chance to fly. And helping you with your ascent allows me to feel so parental, for I am a sentimental man. So, let's make some magic. Chistery the book. One of my monkey servants, Chistery.
Hello? I don't believe it. Is that the Grimoire?
The ancient book of fortune and enchantments.
Can I touch it?
Oh, funny writing. Oh, it's a lost language. The lost language of spells.
It's a kind of recipe book for change.
But what do you want me to do?
Just some sort of gesture, mostly for show. Something to test your adeptness. I know. Chistery watches the birds so longingly every morning. Perhaps a levitation spell.
Now, don't be discouraged if you can't decipher it, dearie. I myself can only read a spell or two, and that took years and years. Oh, merciful.
Oh, Chistery, what an experience you're about to have. It touches my heart. It truly does. Since once I had my own day in the sky, I know everyone deserves a chance to fly.
What is it? What is it? Is something wrong? Yes! Just the transition, dearie. Chistery, are you all right? What? Why can't he answer me?
Gloriosky!
Didn't you actually?
No, he's in pain. Quick, how do I reverse it? You can't. What? You can't reverse the spell. Spells are unreversible. I knew it. I knew she had the power. I told you. You can't help this. You too, dearie. You benefit too.
Then this is only the beginning. Talk about proving your worth. Look! First time out, sky's the limit.
Such wingspan. Oh, won't they make perfect spies? Spies?
Oh, you're right. That's a harsh word. What about scouts? That's what they'll be. Really, they'll just fly around Oz and report any subversive animal activity.
So it's you. You're behind it all.
Well, I am Oz, the great and terrible. Who else would it be? Elphaba. When I first got here, there was discord and discontent. And where I come from, the best way to bring folks together is to give them a really good enemy.
You can't read this book at all. Can you? That's why you need an enemy. And spies. And cages. You have no real power.
Exactly. That's why I need you. Don't you see? The world's your oyster now. You have so many opportunities ahead of you. You both, too.
Oh, thank you. Your Oscars.
The two of you, it's time I raised you high. Yes, the time has come for you to have the chance.
I'm sorry, Mistress. I'll get you back. Elfie, wait!
We must get her back. She knows too much.
Don't me the door.
What?
Or use this.
See? Why couldn't you just stay calm for once instead of flying off the handle? I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy how you hurt your cause for her. I hope you're happy clever.
I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy too. I hope you're proud how you brought this mission to feed your own ambition.
So though I can't imagine how, I hope you're happy.
Right now, citizens of, there is an enemy who must be followed and captured. Believe nothing, she says. She's evil, responsible for the mutilation of these poor, innocent monkeys. Her green skin is an outward manifestorium of my twisted nature. This distortion, this repulsion, this wicked witch!
Don't be afraid.
I'm not. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
Elfie, listen to me. Just say you're sorry. Before it's too late. You can still be with the wizard. What you've worked and waited for. You can have all you ever wanted.
I know. But I don't want it. No. I can't want it anymore. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts, close my eyes, and leap. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
Can't I make you understand? You're having delusions of grandeur.
I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love. I guess I'm lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. I'd sooner by defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
In the name of the Supreme,
What are you doing? Stop it! That's what started all this in the first place, that hideous levitation spell. Stop! Well, where are your wings? Maybe you're not as powerful as you think you are. Sweet Oz!
I told you, Glinda. Oh, didn't I tell you?
Bash it in! That's the battering ramekin!
Quick, get on.
What?
Come with me. Think of what we could do together. Unlimited. Together we're unlimited. Together we'll be the greatest team there's ever been. Glinda dreams the way we planned them.
If we work in tandem, there's no fight with
put this around you. I hope you're happy now that you're choosing this.
You too. I hope it brings you bliss. I really hope you get it and you don't live to regret it. I hope you're happy in the end. I hope you're happy, my friend.
Elfie, wait! Sir.
There she is! Don't let her get away!
No, wait. She's...
It's not her! She had nothing to do with it! I'm the one you want! It's me!
Elfie?
It's me! So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who ground me, take a message back from me. Tell them how I am defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity, and soon I'll match them in renown. And nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me
Well, I don't think of her as a wicked witch.
So, Captain, how does it feel?
Frustrating. But I became captain of the guard to find her. And I'll keep searching.
No! Being engaged!
This is an engagement party.
Surprised?
Yes.
So good! We hoped you'd be. The wizard and I. We couldn't be happier. Right, dear? Couldn't be happier. Right here, look what we
our very own happy ending, where we couldn't be happier. True, dear, couldn't be happier. And we're happy to share our ending vicariously with all of you. He couldn't look handsomer, I couldn't feel humbler, we couldn't be happier, because happy is what happens when all your dreams come true.
And Linda, dear, we are happy for you. As press secretary, I've striven to ensure that all Oz knows the story of your braverism. How vividly I remember the day you were first summoned to an audience with Oz, and although he would not tell you why initially, when you bowed before his throne, he decreed you hence be known as Linda the Good officially.
That's not how you described it to me.
Well, no, but we'll talk about that later.
Then with a jealous squeal, in which burst from concealment, where she had been lurking surreptitiously.
I hear she has an extra eye that always remains awake. That she can share her skin as easily as a snake. I hear some rebel animals are giving her food and shelter.
Her soul is so unclean, your water can melt her. What? Melt her! Hey, somebody go and melt her!
Do you hear that? Water will melt her!
Dearest.
People are so empty-headed, they'll believe anything.
Excuse us, just a TikTok.
Well, I can't just stand here grinning, pretending to go along with all this.
Yarrow, do you think I like hearing them say those awful things about her? I hate it.
What are we doing here? Let's go. Let's get out of here.
I can't leave now when people are looking to me to raise their spirits.
You can't leave because you can't resist this. That's the truth.
Well, maybe I can't. Is that so wrong? Who could?
You know who could. And who has.
Fiyero. I miss her too. But we can't just stop living. No one has searched harder for her than you, but don't you see? She doesn't want to be found. You've got to face it.
You're right. And look, if it'll make you happy, of course I'll marry you.
It'll make you happy too, right?
Well, you know me. I'm always happy.
Fiyero! Oh, yes! Well, thanks plenty, dearest. He's gone to fetch me a refreshment. He's so thoughtful that way. That's why I couldn't be happier. No, I couldn't be happier. Though it is, I admit, the tiniest bit unlike I anticipated. But I couldn't be happier. Simply couldn't be happier. Well, not simply. 'Cause getting more dreams, it's strange, but it seems a little complicated. There's a kind of sort of cost. There's
Remember?
Yes, madam.
Talk.
Well, it seems the beautiful get more beautiful. While the green just get greener.
I'm sorry, did I scare you? I seem to have that effect on people. It's good to see you.
What are you doing here?
Well, there's no place like home. I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I need Father's help. I need him to stand with me.
That's impossible.
No, it isn't. Not if you ask him. He'll do it for you, Nessa. You know he will.
Father's dead.
What?
He's dead. I'm the governor now. Well, what did you expect? After he learned what you'd done, how you disgraced us, he died of shame, embarrassed to death.
Good. I'm glad it's better.
That's a wicked thing to say.
No, it's just true. Because now it's just us. You can help me, and together we'll
Shut up! First of all, I can't harbor a fugitive. I'm an unelected official. And why should I help you? You fly around Oz trying to rescue animals you've never even met. And not once have you ever thought to use your powers to rescue me. All of my life I've depended on you. How do you think that feels? All of my life I've depended on you and this hideous chair with wheels, scrounging for scraps of pity to pick up, and longing to kick up my heels.
Nessa, there isn't a spell for everything. The power is mysterious. It's not like cobbling up a pear. Wait.
What are you doing? What does that mean? Oh! My shoes! It feels like they're on fire! What have you done to my shoes? No! Don't help me!
At last, I've done what long ago I should, and finally from these powers something good. Something good.
Buck! Buck, come quickly! Buck, come here at once!
Nessa, wait, no one can know that I'm here.
Yes. What is it, Madam Governor?
Buck!
No, stay back!
Buck! It's just me, I'm not going to hurt you!
You're lying! That's all you ever do! You and your sister, she's as wicked as you are!
Buck, what are you talking about?
I am talking about my life! The little that's left of it. I am not free to leave Munchkin Land, none of us are. Ever since she took power, she's been stripping the Munchkins of our rights. And we didn't have that many to begin with. And do you know why?
To keep you here with me. But none of that matters anymore. Look!
You did this for her?
For both of us.
Nessa, this changes everything.
I know!
Nessa.
Yes!
Nessa. Surely now I'll matter less to you, and you won't mind by leaving here tonight.
Leaving?
Yes, that ball that's being staged, announcing Glinda is engaged to Piero.
Glinda?
Yes, Nessa, that's right. And I've got to go appeal to her, express the way I feel to her. Nessa, I lost my heart to Glinda the moment I first saw her. You know that.
Lost your heart? Well, we'll see about that.
Nessa, let him go.
Did you think I'd let you leave me here flat?
Don't come any closer.
You're going to lose your heart to me, I tell you. If I have to, I have to. Magic spell you.
No, Nessa, stop it, stay reverse the spell once it's been cast.
Then what will we do? This is all your fault? If you hadn't shown me that horrendous book!
Hush, will you? I've got to find another spell. It's the only thing that might work.
Save him, please. Just save him. My poor Buck. My sweet, my brave him. Don't leave me till my sorry life has ceased. Alone and loveless here, with just the girl in the mirror, just her and me. The wicked will just the feast. We deserve each other.
He's asleep.
What about his heart?
It's all right. He won't need one now. I have to go to the Emerald City. What happened to those monkeys is my fault. I've got to set them free.
You're not going back there to save some monkeys. You're going to find Fiyero. But it's too late. Elphaba, please don't leave me.
Nessa, I have done everything I could for you, and it hasn't been enough. And nothing ever will be.
Elphaba, wait! Elphaba!
Where am I? What happened?
Nothing. You just fell asleep.
What is it? What's wrong?
It wasn't me. It was her. I tried to stop her. But please, I still love. It was Elphaba, Buck. It was Elphaba.
I will be back. Just hear me out. I don't want to harm you.
Well, you have. You have harmed me.
I know that, and I regret it. Elphaba.
There you are! I am setting those monkeys free, and if you try to interfere or call your guards...
I'm not going to call anyone. Truth is, I'm glad to see you again. It gets pretty lonely for me around here. I know you must get lonely too.
You don't know the first thing about me.
Oh, but I do. I know the real reason you came back here. It's why everyone comes back to see the wizard. So I'll grant their heart's desire.
I don't want anything from you.
Sure you do. You want to stop fighting, stop running. Elphaba, you have been so strong through all of this. Aren't you tired of being the strong one? Wouldn't you like someone to take care of you? Please. Can't we start again?
Don't you think I wish I could? I would give anything to turn back the clocks. Go back to that time when I actually believed that you were wonderful. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believed in you more than I did.
Elphaba, try to understand.
I never had a family of my own. I was always traveling. So I guess I just wanted to give the citizens of Oz everything.
So you lied to them?
Only verbally. Besides, they were the lies they wanted to hear. I never asked for this, or planned it in advance. I was merely blown here by the winds of chance. I never saw myself as a Solomon or Socrates. I knew who I was, one of your dime a dozen mediocrities. Then suddenly I'm here, respected, worshipped even, just because the folks in Oz needed someone to believe in. Does it surprise you I got hooked? And all too soon. What can I say? I got carried away, and not just by balloon. Wonderful, they called me wonderful, so I said wonderful, if you insist. I will be wonderful, and they said wonderful. Believe me, it's hard to resist, 'cause it feels wonderful. They think I'm wonderful. Hey, look who's wonderful. This corn-fed hick who said it might be keen to build a town of green and a wonderful road of yellow brick.
But it's all just smoke and mirrors. And that's the truth.
The truth is not a thing of fact or reason. The truth is just what everyone agrees on. Where I'm from, we believe all sorts of things that aren't true. We call it history. A man's called a traitor or liberator. A rich man's a thief or philanthropist. Is one a crusader or ruthless invader? It's all in which label is able to persist. There are precious few at ease with moral ambiguities, so we act as though they don't exist. They call me wonderful, so I am wonderful. In fact, it's so much who I am, it's part of my name. And with my help, you can be the same. At long, long last, receive your due, long overdue. Elphaba, the most celebrated of the rehabilitated. There'll be such a whoop-de-doo, a celebration throughout Oz. That's all to do with you. Wonderful, they'll call you wonderful.
It does sound wonderful.
Trust me, it's fun when you are wonderful.
I could be wonderful.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful.
Wait!
I'll accept your proposition.
Wonderful!
On one condition.
Yes?
You set those monkeys free.
Done! We couldn't let him continue speaking out.
Dr. Dynamite, are you all right? No. Don't be afraid. It's me. It's me, Elphaba. Dr. Dynamite, don't you remember me? Can't you speak? You want to know my heart's desire? It's to fight you to the day I die! Dr. Dynamite, come back!
Are you all right, Your Osness?
Firo.
I don't believe it.
Firo, thank God.
Silence! Witch! There's a goat on the lamb, sir. Never mind all that. Just fetch me some water. Water? You heard me as much as you can carry. Yes, sir!
Firo. Not you too.
I said silence. No! Don't make a sound, Your Osness, unless you want all of your guests to know the truth about the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Elphaba, I'll find Dillamond later. Now get out of here.
Fiero, you frightened me. I thought you might have changed.
I have changed.
What's going on? Thank God you're alive. Only you shouldn't have come. If anyone discovers you.
Glinda, you better go.
Fiero, what are you doing?
Please just go back to the ball.
Your Osness, he means no disrespectation. Please understand, we all went to school together.
Elphaba.
Fiero, have you misplaced your mind? What are you doing?
I'm going with her.
What?
What?
What are you saying? That all this time, the two of you behind my back.
Amanda, no, it wasn't like that.
Well, it was. But it wasn't. Let's go. Let's go.
Fine. Go. You deserve each other.
Here, have a swig of this. Dulls the pain.
No, thank you.
Is it true? Your betrothed has brought her to custody.
I'm afraid our new captain of the guard had other plans.
What? She's not been captured.
Quite the opposite. And considering how well she eluded us last time.
Smoke her out. Force her to show herself.
But how?
Sister.
What's it? What did she say?
Use her sister. Spread a rumor. Make her think her sister's in trouble. She'll fly to her side and you'll have her.
Ooh, now that's good.
Now, if your Osness will excuse me, I have a slight headache. I think I'll lie down.
A rumor won't do it. Elphaba's too smart.
Far too smart.
Perhaps a change in the weather.
Don't wish, don't start. Wishing only warms the heart. There's a girl I know. He loves her so. I'm not that girl. Kiss me too fierce, hold me too tight. I need help feeling you're with me tonight. My body's dreams never sleep, lying beside you, with you haunting me. Just for this moment, as long as you're alive, I've lost all resistance and crossed the borderline. And if it turns out it's over too fast, I'll make every last moment last as long as
Maybe I'm brainless, maybe I'm wise, but you got me seeing through What is it?
It's just, for the first time, I feel wicked. I just wish.
What?
I wish I could be beautiful for you.
Elphaba,
Don't tell me that I am. You don't have to lie to me.
it's not lying. It's looking at things another way. You and Glinda will make up, and someday...
Listen.
Oh,
Do you hear that? It sounds like someone in pain.
it's just the wind.
No, my sister is in danger.
What? How do you know?
I don't know, I just do. Oh!
Elphaba, what is it? What's wrong?
But there, don't you see it?
No, what do you see?
Does it make any sense? It's a house. It's flying through the sky. I have to go to NASA.
I'll come with you.
No, you mustn't. It's too dangerous.
Elphaba, listen to me. My family has a castle in Giamacone. No one is ever there except for the sentries who watch over it. We've never lived in it.
Where do you live?
The other castle.
Oh, of course.
It's the perfect hideout. Tunnels, secret passageways. You'll be safe there.
We will see each other again, won't we?
Elphaba, we are going to be together always. You can see houses flying through the sky. Can't you see that?
That's right! Just take that one road the whole time.
I hope they don't get lost. I'm so bad at giving directions.
What a touching display of grief.
I don't believe we have anything further to say to one another.
I wanted something to remember her by. All that was left of her were those shoes, and now that wretched little farm girl has walked off with them. So I would appreciate some time alone to say goodbye to my sister. Nessa. Oh, Nessa, forgive me! Oh.
Don't blame yourself. It's dreadful, it is, to have a house fall on you. But accidents will happen.
You call this an accident?
Yes. Well, maybe not an accident.
Oh, well then what would you call it?
Well, a regime change caused by a bizarre and unexpected twister of fate.
So you think cyclones just appear out of the blue?
I don't know. I never really...
No, of course you never. You're too busy telling everyone how wonderful everything is.
Well, I'm a public figure now. People expect me to be encouraging. What exactly have you been doing besides riding around on that filthy old thing?
Oh, well, we can't all kind of go by bubble. Whose invention was that? The wizard's? Of course, even if it wasn't, I'm sure he'd still take credit for it.
Yes, well, a lot of us are taking things that don't belong to us, aren't we?
Now wait just a clock tick. I know, it's difficult for that blissful blonde brain of yours to comprehend that someone like him could actually choose someone like me. But it's happened. It's real. And you can wave that ridiculous ridiculous wand all you want. You can't change it. They never belonged to you. He doesn't love you, and he never did. He loved me. Feel better?
Yes, I do.
I can't believe you would sink this low to use my sister's death as a trap to capture me. What? No, I only.
Let the green girl go!
Fiyero, I want to ask Fiyero.
Let her go! Or explain to all of Oz how the wizard's guards watched while Glinda the Good was slain.
Fiyero.
I said let her go! Go now!
No, not without you, Fiyero.
Hush! Now go!
Do it.
Seize him!
No! What are you doing? Stop! In the name of goodness, stop! Don't you see? He was never going to harm me. He just...
He loves her.
Glinda, I'm so sorry. Take him out to that field there! Take him up with those poles until he tells us where the witch went!
Don't hurt him, please! Don't hurt him! No!
in that cyclone.
Yes, I suppose it was just her time.
Was it? Or did you?
Hey, listen to me, Missy. The rest of us may have fallen for that anti-good routine, but I know better. You wanted this from the beginning, and now you're getting what you wanted, so just smile and wave and shut up. Good fortune! Good fortune waits! Dead woman's shoes? Must have been raised in a barn! History! There you are, where are the others? History, please. Please, if you don't at least try to keep speaking, you will never go away.
They're coming for
Go away!
Let the little girl go. And that poor little dog, Dodo. Alpha, I know you don't want to hear this, but somebody has to say it. You are out of control. I mean, come on, they're just shoes. Let it go. Alpha, but you can't go on like this.
I can do anything I want. I am the wicked witch of the West. At last! What took you so long? What's this? What's this? Why are you bothering me?
What is it? What's wrong? It's Fiero, isn't it? Is he?
We've seen his face for the last time. Oh no, you're right. It's time. I surrender.
Elfie, what is it?
You can't be found here. You must go. You must, please.
Tell them. I'll tell everyone the truth.
No, they'll only turn against you.
I don't care.
Well, I do. Promise me. You won't try to clear my name.
No, Elfie.
Promise.
All right, I promise. But I don't understand.
I'm limited. Just look at me. I'm limited. And just look at you. You can do all I never could, Glinda. Here. Go on. Take it.
Elfie. You know I can't read that.
Well then, you'll have to learn. Because now it's up to you. For both of us. Now it's up to you.
Oh, Elfie.
You're the only friend I've ever had.
And I've had so many friends. Maybe one that mattered. I've heard it said that people come into your life for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us
stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, oh, you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like the sea dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a ship from its passage by a wind off the sea, stream that meets the sea, drop by a wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed.
No, you're here. Stand yourself.
Miss Glinda.
Well, I don't know why you're so despondent. I don't went quite wrong. They seemed thrilled to shreds with their brains and their hearts and their... Ah, Glinda, I thought you'd be out festivating.
This was Elphaba's.
What?
What's that you say?
As a keepsake. It was her mother. She told me so herself. I've only seen a little green bottle like this one other time, and it was right here in this room. You offered me a drink from it.
This belonged to her mother? My darling. Oh, my Lord. I am a sentimental man who always loved to be a lover.
So that was it. That's why she had such powers. She was a child of both worlds.
I want you to leave Oz. I will make the pronouncement myself. That the strains of wizardship have been too much, and you are taking an indefinite leave of absence. Did you hear what I said?
Yes. Your goodness.
You better go get your balloon ready.
Guards! Lydia, I know we've had our minuscule differentiations in the past. However,
Madam, have you ever considered how you fare in captivity?
What?
Captivity. Prison. Personally, I don't think you'll hold up very well. My personal opinion is that you do not have what it takes. I hope you prove me wrong. I doubt you will. Take her away!
It worked!
Fiero?
I never did.
Go ahead, touch. I don't mind. You did the best you could. You saved my life.
You're still beautiful.
You don't have to lie to me.
It's not lying. It's looking at things another way.
No one more so wicked. Now at last she's dead and gone. Now at last there's joy throughout the land.
Fellow Ozians. Friends. We've been through a frightening time. And there will be other times and other things that frighten us. If you'll let me, I'd like to try to help. I'd like to try to be Glinda the Good.
It's time to go.
We can never come back to us, can we?
No.
I only wish
What?
that Glinda could know that we're alive.
She can't know. Not if we want to be safe. No one can ever know. Come.